So in the bottom right there for you, the World Player of the Year winner, Pieter-Steph du Toit. All right, let's have a bit of a look here. So the best players for women, Ellie Kilden from England winning the award for women, and obviously Pieter-Steph winning it for the men's category. And then you got French superstar Dupont and Australia's try-scoring machine Madison Levi are crowned Player of the Year for the sevens category. You'd be pretty annoyed if you're a sevens player, right? Because you got one person playing one tournament, really, and winning the Player of the Year. Kind of crazy to me that happens. They really, World Rugby absolutely just adores France. Let's be honest. They get the rub of the green big time. They won Coach of the Year, a sevens coach. I mean, we got to be honest here. Who here follows every single sevens game, follows every single sevens tournament? Not many of us. But who follows international rugby? Who follows the World Cup? Everyone does. Six Nations, etc., etc. And he won, Coach of the Year. Bit wild to me, but whatever. That's a conversation for another video. But young sensations Aaron King from Ireland and Wallace Satiti take home the Breakthrough Players of the Year, and Satiti deserves it, man. He has been one of New Zealand's best, if not New Zealand's best, since the Rugby Championship. A total of 14 awards were handed out in Monaco in a star-studded evening. So here it is. So DuPont Sevens head coach Jerome Daré was named World Rugby Coach of the Year, recognizing his efforts to a 19-year wait for a Sevens title cup and steering France to Olympic gold in July. He's the first Sevens coach to receive the award. Let me know what you think about it below, seriously, because I think it's stupid. Make an award for sevens. Seriously. You got a sevens World Player of the Year, make a sevens Coach of the Year. Because why? Because DuPont went there? Because it's stupid to me. So 5 legends of the game were inducted to the World Rugby Hall of Fame. Emily Cherry, DJ Forbes from Sevens in New Zealand, Donna Kennedy from Scotland, Chris Laidlaw, New Zealand, and Sergio Parise. Definitely deserves it. Sergio Parise and Chris Laidlaw, well done. Vicky Cornborough, England, received the International Rugby Players Special Merit Award for impact both on and... If you only allow 5 people in, including sevens players and women, into the Hall of Fame every year, hardly anyone's going to make it in. And so many people deserve to be in there. Let's be honest. You look at all the history. There's so many rugby players who paved the way who aren't in there. Yeah, very weird for me. So yeah, obviously, there you go. 15th Player of the Year, Pieter-Steph, well-deserved. Well done to him. Caelan Doris was very close. Eben Etzebeth as well. He could have deserved it. Caelan Doris could have deserved it. And Colby as well. But you just watch games and we take for granted how good Etzebeth actually is. He can play lock. He can jump a line out. He can pull for a ball. He's like nearly like a fully well-rounded, forward for me. When you look at a player who gives you effort, his skill set, his tackling ability, his running ability, he can offload as well. All those stuff, like you could just see there, and he can do it all. And well done to him. I think we take it for granted as Booker supporters. We take for granted how good he actually is. I definitely notice it every game. You can see it, the amount of tackles he makes. He never misses tackles. He's always there. He's always putting his effort in. And man, he'll be missed one day if he ever leaves. He's going to be very sad. Then you got the Ellie Kilden, who's the Player of the Year for women. You got Sevens Player of the Year, Antoine Dupont. As you can see here, so you can see only the second player, male or female, to win both the Sevens and 15s Player of the Year. It's hard to quantify, blah, blah, blah. Prior to Dupont's arrival, their Blues Sevens were a good team, but they had not won a series title in 19 years. He helped end that long wait in a second tournament in Los Angeles in March and would go on to propel the side to Sevens Championship success and an Olympic gold medal. In front of a packed Stade de France crowd at Paris 2024, Dupont was at his inspirational best, scoring 4 tries, including the match-confirming score in the quarterfinal against Argentina, a brace to help beat back-to-back defending champions Fiji in the gold medal match. All right, take it back. Good on him. He actually did play more than just a couple tournaments, it seems, so well done to him. Well-deserved. I can take back what I said probably about 2 minutes ago. All right, let's just quickly have a look at the World Rugby, the top team, the dream team, the top 15. And let's have a look at some dubious calls. I think there are a couple where it was a bit iffy, Let's have a quick look. So you got at number 1 there, you got Oxen Chair, who I think is very well deserved. South Africa. Malcolm Marx, number 2. Kind of a tough one there sometimes, I think. He's deserved it. I mean, he's still been one of the best. He hasn't had a lot of minutes. But someone like a Cody Taylor could have easily, gone there as well. Even a Malvaka, he played really, really well. Then you got Tyrell Lomax in at 3, which is deserved. There's a couple that you could think of, but very well deserved. Love the colours. Then you got Eben Etzebeth, yet again well deserved. Tad Byrne, you can't fault it. The dude's been a beast for Ireland. You got Pablo Matera, which is a kind of surprise a little bit. We weren't all thinking him because he hasn't started every game either for Argentina. But when the dude plays, he creates things, right? He's a great player. Then you got the World Player of the Year, Peter Steph at 7. The man just is a beast. Then you got Caelan Doris, El Capitano from Ireland, well deserved there by him. And you got Jameson Gibson Park from Ireland. I guess, he does deserve it. He's been there the whole year, so otherwise DuPont would have got it if he didn't go off to 7s for that while. And, you really think about what other number 9s really would you put there? Because there's no real, from the Southern Hemisphere, there's no real number 9 who has started every game, has been their kind of their top number 9. There's none that you can think of. The closest would be Grant Williams that I can think of. I guess if Cam Roigard was healthy the whole year, he could have been that number 9. But yeah, that's the only ones I can think of, really. Then you got number 10, Damien McKenzie, which I think is very weird. I mean, he's not even the best 10 in New Zealand, let alone, the best 10 in the world. I think there's a couple of players could have picked in front of him. You could have gone Finn Russell for sure. Yeah, then yet again, you kind of look around and which 10s actually started every single game or played a lot of minutes for different teams. But you also look at Marcus Smith. I mean, I think he should have a look in, just in my honest opinion. You got Damien Dialinde at 12. You can't really hate on that. You can also think of Tui Pelotu from Scotland. You can also think of Geordie Barrett as well, but Damien deserves it. He's been solid. You got Jesse Creel at 13. Very well deserved. The man's a beast, in my opinion. Then you got James Lowe on the left wing. I think this was probably the most contentious because you got Dwan van der Merwe, who, I mean, he's played less minutes. He scored more tries than James Lowe in 2024. I think he probably deserves it more, just in my opinion. You still got other players as well. You got like Kirtley Arendse as well, who's been instrumental for South Africa. You also have Caleb Clark, who I think is also ahead. The dude in the air is amazing. You see those kickoffs they do. He scored more tries than James Lowe as well in 2024 and played less minutes as well. So both of those, the stats are on the other team's side, but they pick James Lowe for some reason. Then you got number 14, Cheslin Colby, very well deserved. I mean, there is no better right winger at the moment in the world. Then you got Will Jordan at fullback, which I think is also well deserved. He's been really, really good, even though he hasn't started every game at fullback. But when he has gone there, he hasn't looked out of place this year. He's really matured, and the guy just can score tries, eh? Like, out of fullbacks in the world, this guy, he just finds a hole. He makes a hole. He just accelerates onto it. He has that. He's got, extreme pace. And, well deserved. So I think, most of these players are well deserved. I think there's probably about 4 positions which you could have gone, maybe not that player. You could have gone someone else. But at the end of the day, congratulations to them. And congrats to all the award winners. I mean, did you see any surprises at all? Were there any kind of surprises for you at all with these world kind of teams? Let me know. Let me know below what you think your 15 would be. We'll have to make a video soon as well where we make our dream world, history 15, which I think will be a fun little thing to do. So let me know below what you think about the 15, what you think about the award winners. Do you think there should be its own division for a sevens coach? I mean, I really think it's that time of the year where we can actually create a sevens coach Why have a Sevens Player of the Year if you don't have a coach, a Sevens Coach of the Year? Yeah, doesn't make any sense. But let me know below, and I'll be able to see you guys and get back to you as well in the comments. Subscribe as well if you want to see future videos, see more videos like this, then let me know, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.